I ended up getting the cops called on me again. So now we're in a new lot. There's this beautiful scenic lake over there. I'd go over there, but it's not in the shade. So we still have questions to continue. Any favorite bike? This one. Right here. The S1K is probably my favorite bike right now. I thought I'd never have them. I completely diss on them. There's a few times where I've owned a few bikes, like multiple bikes. And 3 bikes that I've ever tried to put my helmet on and walked outside and attempted to take out a different bike and then ended up always taking out the same exact bike. The first one was the 636. It was the most comfortable 600 I had ever sat on. And I had an R6 too. Debate over the 6.3 being better than the R6. I definitely agree. I think the 636 is definitely better than the R6 in my personal opinion. I think Yamaha's pretty much cracking it up with the R7s and the R9s. I think they're doing a real good job with it. My whole thing with the R6 was it didn't have any low end torque, but now the R7 does have the low end torque. And the next one was the MT09. I love that thing. I love how it sat. I like how it sounds. I literally went in to get it because of the sound of the bike, and then the dealership actually let me ride it. And I took that thing out and I loved it. All my buddies were getting the 07s, the MT-07s, and I was like, I don't quite want the 07, but I don't quite want the MT-10 because the MT-10 is definitely a dad bike. And obviously, some of you guys have seen it shoot flames if you've watched my other videos on Instagram and TikTok. Then I got this thing. You can pretty much tune this bike through the screen to be anything you want it to be. The ride that you get on an S1K is pretty much fully customizable. Now, you can dampen the power massively. Do I think anyone should start on an S1K? Definitely not. I think that if you actually get some experience, you can give this bike some loving. I don't think anyone will be able to use this bike to its full capabilities unless they learn fundamentals and get some experience. What is the best and worst parts about being a content creator? Honestly, it's great. I worked really, really hard to build up everything. I honestly love making videos, editing, the filming, everything. It's super sweet. I've noticed some troubles in the summer, it getting really hot with being faceless and all that. I'll be honest, you get a lot of hate. You gotta deal with the hate. You're never gonna be able to make everybody happy. And some people will actually hate you so much that they will try to do absolutely everything to take you down. You will never meet a hater that's doing better than you. And that doesn't have to be like success-wise. Like that doesn't have to be success doesn't have to be measured by finances. Like success could be happier, more enjoying life, somebody sees you happier, which is pretty much how social media always is, to an extent, it's all played out, I wouldn't post a video of me crying, I'm going to post videos of me like being happy and stuff like that. Everybody's going to do the same thing, so like everybody's going to see just the best sides of you and they're going to think that you're just happier than them. And people just, sometimes it seems like they just can't stand that. Like they want, if they're miserable, you have to be miserable, and they want to try to do everything they can to do that. And yeah, sometimes it gets a little out of control and I have to deal with it and I have to fight with people and all that other stuff, but I stay strong. I don't call anybody out. I don't make it a big stink. I keep creating content and I don't let it affect me. Honestly, I had no idea I would ever get like as big as I am. I want to get bigger. I want to keep creating content. I want to do this full time. I really want to move into other things. I want to really expand and explore, but I keep getting banned constantly. The algorithm changes and stuff like that. You got to be your own boss. You got to make sure, like, it's great. It's awesome. It's fun. It's nice when stuff blows up and everything, but like you got to make sure that you're pumping out the right content. You got to make sure that you do good. If something doesn't blow up, then you got to make sure you pay your bills and all that stuff. So it's definitely a lot more work than I would have ever expected it to be. I love my job. I love my job, but any job comes with difficulties. Can't even put it into words on how awesome it feels. I get messages from people that even just like some of my stuff and it helped them and it made them feel less alone. I'm sure all content creators kind of feel the same. So yeah, I love my job. It just comes with difficult stuff to deal with sometimes. I got a lot of words in here. I'm very wordy. I'm a man of many words. I talk a lot, if you couldn't tell. which is why it makes it so hard to be mysterious. I try to do your mysterious content, but I talk so much. Is it difficult to find something new that hasn't been done yet? Yes, sometimes, but not entirely. Editing can be really hard because I try to do different editing stuff. It can be difficult to find something new that hasn't been done yet. I really try to do what I can to bring the best, to bring new, to bring stuff. I have some filler content in case I can't get to filming that day. I gotta deal with adulting. I'm the executor of my father's estate. And I gotta deal with bills and the house and stuff like that. So I got a lot of work that's always going on. I have some filler content, which isn't bad stuff. You know, I mean, sometimes actually it blows up more than the good stuff. I posted a video introducing the S1K, and I did the flip camera and the flicking lights and stuff. And I saw people blow it up, and I saw nobody else, like no other bikers do that. And I posted it, and it just absolutely just completely flopped. I even promoted it to try to get it up because I was like, no, I worked too hard on this. I'm really going to be sad and disappointed if it flops. And then it did. And then the video I posted literally the next day got to like 20,000 views in like only a few hours. And it was just a video of me like in the car, and there was an abandoned house. And it was like, what would you do if the masked man took you here? And now, look, honestly, it was a good idea for a video. It was something that I drove out to shoot. Like, I drove to an abandoned place to shoot. Like, you know, I did put work into that. Yeah, absolutely. But it's just the level of work. I mean, it took me forever to match the lights up with the eyes in the BMW video. Sometimes it's even about figuring out what time to post, which can be pretty crazy. What motivated you to create content? Actually, believe it or not, I was starting businesses. I was trying to figure out how to pay the bills in the house because I was the only one that was dealing with my father's estate after he passed away, and it was either go homeless or try to figure out how to pay for the house and have me and my brother have like a roof over our head and get food in the house and everything like that. So I worked. I had a bunch of businesses, and believe it or not, I was actually doing like affiliate marketing and drop shipping on like Shopify. I came out with some t-shirts. They were pretty cool. I had one, it was like a lifted truck and it said like Ultimate Pavement Princess. So that was pretty sweet. I had one that was like a Grom and it was like Grommy Mommy, it said on it. I didn't really make many sales. It kind of flopped, but I was putting the content actually on the TikTok shop because I knew that you could transfer over the content to the TikTok shop. I started making videos, and then I started getting into affiliate marketing on the TikTok shop. But I actually called the account Falvo Trends because the shop was Trends, was TRENZ, like with a Z. That was my shop name. So if anybody wonders where that came from, now you know. I started doing the videos in the motorcycle helmet, and then Book Talk ended up finding me. I actually knew someone who was a friend of mine who was into Book Talk, and they started kind of directing some of my videos and helping me out and stuff. Actually, we're not friends anymore. It would have been cool for her to see me as big as possible. It wasn't somebody I dated. It was just a really good friend. I mean, I can't imagine she ever thought I was going to get this big. I just started blowing up. And then the account just started like rocketing up and shooting up. And then Falvo Trends was born. I started doing TikTok lives. I started bringing in some money for the bills. Started doing OnlyFans. Started bringing in some good money for the bills. Getting some food on my table and stuff like that. And then Instagram and everything like that. And it's just been working out pretty well ever since. Should I make another edit? It was very fun, by the way. Yes, please do. Anyone who wants to make edits of me, please do. I love seeing the edits. I love watching the edits. I'm sorry if I don't get to all of them. I go on my phone and I look at mentions, and that's how I see if you guys mention me in comments or edits and stuff like that. But I love seeing edits. I mean, please make more edits. I love watching your guys' edits. I think they're super cool. I mean, you guys are really good with them and really creative. And they honestly just put a smile on my face. It's one of the things that makes creating content so much better sometimes. Make as many edits as you want. You don't even gotta ask me. Make as many edits as you want. It puts a smile on my face even just to see them. Do you have a plan on a face reveal? Yes. No. No, I want to. I want to. Do I have a plan as to when, where, how, what? No. I am chaos incarnate. And I have pretty much someone who, when I'm like, I'm going to do this, they're like, no, that's not safe. That's dangerous. That's a bad idea. Do not do that. I annoy the hell out of them because the amount of times where I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to make a video today, hard launch my face. I sometimes wonder if maybe keeping my face hidden is holding me back. It's not like I can't still do videos that are all just like covered up, like mask, you know, but I can do some videos with my face. A lot of people are like, "Oh no, you're gonna go down, you're gonna go down." But like a lot of the bikers that like reveal their face that go down and following, like I don't want to hit on anybody, but normally they don't look that good. I've seen plenty of bikers reveal their face, and then they're like, "Oh my god!" Like they're actually like attractive, and then their following actually goes up, and actually like, all of their following is like hundreds of thousands more than me. I don't think I've gotten a single bad reaction from my face. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if not showing my face is actually holding me back. If you could wake up and suddenly be the best at something, what would it be? The first thing that pops into my mind is riding. Like being like Valentino Rossi status, like that would be I mean, I'm definitely pretty good at riding, but like I could be better. But I also kind of want to say, I don't know if I can explain exactly what it means. Some of you guys might just have to understand, but I also kind of want to say I want to be the best me mentally. Some of you guys might get it, some of you guys might not get it, who knows? But what part of Jersey are you in? I cannot answer that question. I don't think I'm going to answer that question. Why do you want to know, huh? For what reason do you want to know? Would you ever do an OF with a fan that's into dark romance? What, an OF collab? Honestly, I'd be down for some OF collabs. Reach out to me. I actually had an idea for a series. If somebody reaches out for this, that would be sweet. Mattress actresses and OF creators and just people that do like e-girls or something, or just people that do like sexual kind of content, and then take them into a parking lot and teach them how to ride a motorcycle. I think that would be hilarious and educational, because it would honestly, it'd be cool for people to see their favorite, people that they watch at certain times in an entirely different atmosphere, on a motorcycle of all things, and then me teaching them how to ride. And now it would be pretty sweet if they actually end up picking up pretty quick, because if they pick it up pretty quick, then you can actually see how someone would be taught how to ride. You can learn advice, you can learn all that other stuff. So it'd be funny to see them also maybe like just flop down and stuff like that. Of course, they'd be safe. We would be in a parking lot. We'd have gear. We'd have all the preparations and stuff like that. So if anybody actually wants to do a collab, any mattress actresses, OnlyFans creators, or e-girls, or anything like that, would be down to fly out and do that. Hell, I'll even fly you guys out for it. Um, Let me know. But yeah, I'd also be down for collabs and stuff like that. I mean, anyone hits me up, let me know. On the next question. What's my height, weight, age, and relationship status? I'll make you a deal. I'll tell you my weight. I'm about 184 pounds currently. And then you can guess the height based on how I look. What's your favorite food? I'm a big fan of this place that we have by here. It's called Pancheros. Pancheros burritos. I get rice, steak, vegetables, cheese, corn, medium salsa, and sour cream. But you know what? I love spaghetti, bell peppers, and I love bell peppers. What's your love language? I like spending time with my partner for sure. I do like to give. I like to give a bit of gifts. I mean, touch is definitely important to me, but there's a time and a place. I'm more into like the deep mental connection. Anything in the bedroom just doesn't feel as right. If I'm not mentally connected to my partner, if that makes any sense. I mean, I could go on and on about that, but we got a lot of questions to go through. What's my favorite color? I'm a big fan of a lot of colors. I like black, obviously. Red's pretty sweet. Obviously, I feel like black and red are kind of the Falvo Trends colors. That's, I guess, just what the internet's given me. I do also like purples. Purples are pretty sweet. Did you ever see yourself doing this kind of content, or was it hell, why not moment? Well, I did kind of explain that actually. So yeah, honestly, it was genuinely a hell, why not kind of moment. And then I came to absolutely love it. So that was super sweet. Is social media your full-time job? What made you start posting? Yeah, social media is my full-time job currently. And I did explain how I kind of got into it in an earlier question. Why are you answering so rarely? As you can imagine, I get a lot of DMs. I mean, it's honestly just better to answer on OnlyFans. I mean, everybody's already age verified. You know I ain't talking to no children. Obviously, I'm not getting my DMs as blown up because people don't want to pay $5 to talk to me. Sad. Dream bike and dream place to visit. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've had all the bikes I wanted at one point. That dude, he's looking at me. He's staring at me. That's the same dude that just drove by. That's weird. Just a dude shooting content. I guess I'm weird. MT was my dream bike. The 6.3 was my dream bike at the time. This bike wasn't even my dream bike, but then I ended up loving it. I don't know. I guess I never had a dream bike. I mean, all bikes have different kinds of riding styles. You know, it's not all about just like fast, fast, fast. And dream place to visit. Honestly, I had a few thoughts about this. I mean, Italy would be pretty sweet. I really want to go to Italy. I want to go to Florida. I want to wrestle alligators. I have this thing where I want to wrestle animals that are very dangerous, see if I can win. Honestly, eventually, I want to keep doing social media and then I want to travel the world. Are you more of a stay in or go out type of person? Honestly, I don't know. I love the outdoors. I love going out. Sometimes I hate going out, but I also hate being locked in the house too. I love adventure. I love all kinds of stuff, but a lot of people aren't out anymore. A lot of my boys don't ride anymore. A lot of friends don't want to do anything. A lot of people are always just locked inside nowadays. Definitely a very social person. I like to go out and do stuff with people, but nobody ever wants to go out and do anything. Everybody's lame, you know. I'm like, we should go rent jet skis and go rip on the water. It just seems like nobody ever really wants to do anything. Unfortunately. Otherwise, I would probably definitely go out a lot more. A lot of my friends, ever since I started getting social media and doing all the stuff I do, I've just seen a lot of them kind of just have this like hatred toward me. I don't even know what I do. I just try to exist, man. I'm just existing out here. Um, Trying to do what I can do. Um, and then people just hate me. I don't know, but it's okay. It's okay. I just do what I do. A lot of people love me. A lot of people hate me. Simple as that. I talk a lot. Goddamn. Describe your dream girl. Damn, I don't know. You, baby girl. Wink, wink. You can't even see me wink. It's about the idea of that, like, when I see her, I'll know. I definitely don't like the dating culture nowadays. Honestly, look, I'm really busy. I always say, like, if you really want to be with me, come here. Come here and be with me. But, like, I got my DMs blown up. I got to do social media all the time. I don't want to be on my phone texting you. You know, I'm not going to text for 6 months. Like, let's go out on a date. Like, let's do something. I don't think that you can ever exchange an in person connection for text messages. How many women can you make mad simultaneously? I don't know. I don't know. How many women would get mad if I said I don't think women know how to drive? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, kind of. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm just messing with you guys. You guys know I'm just a absolute adorable goofball. Do you wish you had a fully functioning pool? Yes, and don't make fun of me for that. Okay, I know it was a hillbilly pool. I tried it. I was just trying it, and I know it came out shit. I know I made it out of a trampoline, but it happens. Yeah, I do wish I had a fully functioning pool. There is one on my Amazon wish list. If any of you guys want to get me it, I'll make a vlog of setting it up, and I'll build like a deck on it too to make it super sweet. Anybody? Maybe no takers, possibly. But yeah, I would like a fully functioning pool. It is hot this year in Jersey. We have had nothing but heat waves and then flooding, which would help me fill my pool probably. What's something you love about your personality? My confidence. Can you get pink underwear and have a bow on it? You know, I actually do have a video of me in pink underwear. Um, I'm gonna save this question And I obviously, if people like that enough, I will be. You know what? Answer down in the comments if you guys want to see more videos of me in the pink underwear, and we'll do it. What do you recommend for a beginner to reading dark romance? Bet I got it right here, actually. Personally, look, I know some dark romance people are gonna hate me for this. But I mean, look, this is the starting book. Hunting Adeline. Then there's also the second one, Hunting Adeline. This is a good starting book. A lot of people love this. A lot of it is trending. I mean, there's a lot of book talk girls where this is literally the only book that they've read, Haunting and Hunting Adeline. It's a good start. It's a good introduction. Anyone who knows about book talk will tell you it's a good introduction. Even the people that have read dark stuff, the people that have read dark stuff will tell you that this is a very light book. Um, but it's a good introduction. It's a good start. Most definitely. For anybody. I would say anyone who's starting to get into it, read this one first, for sure. If you could be a product, what would it be and why? All right, well, this is going to be an easy, quick question. A motorcycle, because I'm fast as fuck, boy, and the best rider in the state of New Jersey. You can quote me too. um, but yeah, but yeah. Um, I mean, I bet if you were a product, you'd be an exhaust because I'd have you screaming all night long. All right, everybody, that's the video. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope the audio quality was good. I hope you guys heard me, and I'm going to get on my way riding back home. I love you guys, and I will see you later.